And life is too short to be worried about somebody else's opinion. Like, do what you want to do. And it took me some time to realize that I was pretty much trying to live my life for other people. Like, you know, like family and stuff like that. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is AprilMichelle, and I know by the title, I know what y'all thought this video was gonna be, but it's not gonna be there. It's not gonna be there at all. I'm gonna be talking about my self-love journey and how's it going. And I'm trying to give y'all some advice, and y'all can give me some advice, but I'm just trying to take y'all along this journey because y'all are with me right now, and I feel like we're growing together. So yeah, so let's get into this video. Okay, you guys, so a few things that I want to say, and a few things that, well, pretty much is I'm going to be talking about things that I have learned and things that I am still learning. I gotta talk slow, y'all, because I feel like if I talk fast, I'm gonna be skipping over my words, and we don't need that. We need this message to come out clear, honey, clear. And y'all like my hair? I did a video, tutorial of me dyeing this wig, and it's a synthetic wig, so y'all, the link will be dropped down in the description box so y'all can go watch that. But anyways, let's get back into this video. I'm getting off the subject, Okay, so one thing that I have learned, I'm gonna be looking down because y'all got my notes. Girls gotta have the notes, because we're trying to make sure we get all information out. Because I don't want to get off of here and be like, damn, I wish I would have said this, I would have said that. No. Yeah. Okay, so one thing that I had realized, and I'm still learning, is that life is too short. Life is too short. I can't keep procrastinating, and life is too short to be worried about somebody else's opinion. Like, do what you want to do. And it took me some time to realize that I was pretty much trying to live my life for other people. Like, you know, like family and stuff like that. And, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, like when people expect you to do certain things, they see like so much in you that they hold you to do only a certain thing. They don't open their minds up to anything is possible, and pretty much whatever you believe in, you can do. See, like back in the day, like it was so big on us to go like get a doctor's degree, get nursing, you know, go to college and stuff like that and get some degree. But I feel like, yeah, it is good to get your education. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to stir nobody off or nothing like that. It is great. But actually take your time to think. Take your time out of your day to think about what you really want to do. Like, besides everything else that people are saying is good for you to do, think about what you want to do. Like, because at the end of the day, if you're not happy with doing the job, like you can go to college and get that degree or whatever like that, or you can start that degree and then you drop out because you're not finishing it because it's something that you didn't want to do. You went there and you was determined to complete it because somebody else's opinion and what somebody else thought your life should be about. And it's not that. You do what you want to do. Yeah, it's good to go to college, yeah. And I always tell people, like, if you go to college, if you don't know what to take business. Because I feel like that business will take you so far in life. And it's like you don't have to take all of that big stuff, because honestly, y'all, it's so many people I know went to college and they doing the same thing we doing. Like, y'all didn't notice that? Like, sometimes, like, you'll be, like, at a Walmart or Amazon or something like that, or UPS or FedEx, and then like you talking to people and stuff, and they telling you they got a degree, they got this, they got that, but y'all, we making the same much, we making the same pay. So it's like, do what you want to do. I'm not saying that college is bad. It's not bad. It's good to get your education. It's good to further on, you know, because you can help other people. But it's like, do what you want to do. And make sure you're doing it because it's something that you want to do. If you get what I'm saying. But anyway, one thing I had to realize, I had to stop riding for people that didn't ride for me. Like, you know how when you go, like if somebody talking about somebody that you really cool with and you fuck with, you be like, you know, you say something, you speak up and you speak for them, or you be like, don't say too much, you know, if they not around, you know, just wait till they come, you know, you can say what you got to say then, because I ain't with all of that drama with like that, you cut them short. But if you're the person that you're really messing with, they not doing the same thing to other people for you, like, why would you, like, sometimes you just got to stop riding for people. Like, stop riding for people that don't ride for you. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to have your back like you going to have your back. Like, yeah, you're going to have your family and everybody else going to have your back, but nobody's going to have your back like you going to have your back. Like, it's nobody. I don't care what nobody say. It's nobody. And it's not a bad thing. It's just, if you don't have your back, nobody else is going to have your back. Like, pretty much, like, if you not treating yourself great or treating yourself good or loving yourself, then guess what? The people that you're surrounded by, they're not going to love you. They're not going to respect you. They're not going to care for you because they see you don't care about yourself. So that's pretty much, you got to like, you got to really love yourself. And it took me some time to realize that, but it honestly it's helping me grow into the person that I am. And I'm still learning stuff, but it's just some things I had to stop doing. And it's hard sometimes. It's hard to stop, you know, caring for people or doing as much as I don't know, like, I'm just a genuine person. So like when I do stuff, I don't do it thinking or how to say it. Like, I don't do stuff thinking that I'm going to get something in return, expecting something in return. I'm not going to do something expecting something. I'm going to do something because I genuinely want to do it. But if I'm continually and constantly doing it and like having somebody else's back and riding for somebody, and stuff keep coming back to you and they're not doing the same, it's just like, you got to just cut it off. Cut them off, cut it off. Like, sometimes it's just cut it off. And that don't mean that you beefed up with somebody or like that. It's just your peace is more important than a friendship. Your peace is more important than anything. Like, it don't matter who it is. Like, your peace is very much important. And if you going around these certain people and it's always negativity, it's always this and it's always that, and it's never no positivity, nobody is trying to encourage one another, nobody is trying to, like, they're not on that business mindset like you are. Sometimes you gotta like back up and back off sometimes, because it's like, or stop. Sometimes you gotta stop hanging out with certain people because it's like they're not on what you own. And like, it's not that you're trying to like diss them or whatever like that. That's not the case. But it's like, if you're trying in your head and in your mind, like, I already had notes. I already been writing these notes for YouTube and doing my research for like years before I started this. So I honestly, like, it took time, but I was so hesitant on putting it out. And I was so hesitant about starting my business and stuff because I kept thinking about everything else, but who opinion that really matters? And it's mine. Like, your opinion matters. You're first. You're first. It doesn't matter like what everybody else thinks, because at the end of the day, sometimes them people not even doing the same thing that you're doing, or sometimes the people not even thinking the same way you're thinking. So like, sometimes you just gotta move on. And I had to learn that. And I had to learn that everybody's opinion don't matter. Everybody's opinion don't matter. It's not important. It's okay to have some opinions. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But you can take some, you can receive it, but you have a choice. You have a choice to be like, yeah, I hear you, but in my mind, I'm like, that's not what I'm going to do. That's not what God got planned for me. God has so much more for me. I'm not about to settle and think so small, because if I do, then I'm going to always be in that small little box, and I'm not going to try to grow. And we're trying to grow. Like, we're trying to grow. That's what we're doing over here. We're trying to grow. So that's that stop being in a hurry in life. I had to learn how to stop being in a hurry because I'm always rushing, trying to do this, trying to do that. It's like I'm living just to live. And I'm not really, let me see how to put it. Yeah, I guess I could say that I'm living trying to like beat time, beat whatever. I'm trying to just go. And like, I'm not slowing down and enjoying the day. I'm not slowing down and enjoying like the environment that's around me. Like when you slow down and you actually like meditate and you actually like walk and enjoy like nature, y'all, it's something different. Like we so caught up in our phones that we're just in a rush. We're in a hurry. Like we see other people doing this, that, and the third, and they're going this place, that place, and all of this. They got this and that, but you don't know what's behind that story. You don't know what the people did to get to where they at. You don't know what the people are going through to attain a certain lifestyle that they have. Because when you're faking so much and you're trying to be somebody that you're not, it don't last that long. You run out of options. You run out of things to do. You run out of topics because it never was your life to begin with. So you got to be yourself and you got to take your time and you got to enjoy life. We only get one life, y'all. One life. So live it for you. Live it for you. Because at the end of the day, your opinion is the only opinion that matters. Because just hypothetically speaking, we don't know when we're going to leave. We don't know when we're going to leave this earth. So like, what if it's like the next day or something like that? You're going to be like, or you're sick, or you end up getting too old because you was rushing, trying to do this, that, and the third. But you, like, everything that you was doing, like, pretty much everything that you was doing and you was earning the money for, the money was going. The money was disappearing. It was coming. It was leaving as fast as it was coming. And that's a problem because it's like, we're trying to beat and race and try to like compare our lives to other people, and we all are different. Like we got to slow down sometimes and we got to live in the moment, because it's like, what are we racing to? What are we running to? Well, like, what is the race to? It's like, just take your time and do what you got to do. You have so much time to do what you want to do, create whatever you want to create. Like, you have a purpose. Like, we all have a purpose, and we have to slow down and really realize what is our purpose, because if we so much in a race, we're going to miss our whole purpose. And we all have a purpose. So like, slow down, y'all. Slow down sometimes and relax. Like I said this on one of my videos before, like if you feel like the social media is too much for you, it's bringing too much anxiety for your life, deactivate them. Turn them off. It's this thing on iPhones where you can go to your settings, to your storage, and you can offload. I think it's offline or off something, and you can pretty much like, it's not uninstalling them, but it's kind of like uninstalling them. So like you can reinstall them and everything can still be there, but just uninstall all of them. Don't delete them. Uninstall them, unload them. Because at the end of the day, we so caught up in that social media. Like, this is the example. Y'all, I came to a time when I was like, dang, I don't have time to do nothing, y'all. Like, all I do is work, sleep. But you know what the problem was? I was always on my phone. So when you always on your phone, y'all, like, you can be on there for 5 minutes, turn it to 30 minutes, turn it to an hour, it'll turn to 5 hours, and you just sit in that one spot. Like sometimes we got to turn that phone off. Like, all that social media and all that stuff still gonna be there. Everything on YouTube and stuff is still gonna be there. It's still gonna be there. It's not going nowhere. You can pause it, play it, rewind it, like it, put it into your storage. It's still gonna be there. So just take time out for yourself, because at the end of the day, if you're not healthy because you're stressing yourself out and stuff like that, and I don't know, y'all. I just feel like we need to take our time, slow down, stop being in a race, stop being in a hurry. We always competed. We're so competitive. Excuse me. We're so competitive with one another, and it's just ridiculous, and it's so crazy because, like, it's people that's famous that have so much money and they're not even happy with themselves. It's people with a big platform and they're not even happy with themselves because they don't have the people. They don't have the real love people, the loved ones that they, actually genuinely care about. They lose so many people because so many people are jealous and, have so much hatred because, some success that another person have that they can also get, but they just choose not to apply themselves or whatever the case may be, because it is possible. It's possible for everybody. It's possible. It's no excuses. Like, it's about to be 2024, y'all. 2024. Like, time is flying by. It's not on nobody's side. So, like, just do what you want to do. Live your life. Because you can look up, like, people are, like, leaving this world. People that you would never think. And it's like you're not even thinking about it or, like, too much focused on, your loved ones and stuff because you're in a race. You want to run. And like, you in this race and you losing people. You missing out on relationships and opportunities with your family and friends because you're in a race. And just slow down. Just slow down, because everything that you're trying to do, you're going to get there. It might not be when you want it to be, but I promise you, what God has in store for us is going to be 10 times better. So much better than what we think that we want, that we think that we deserve. Like, he's an almighty God. And I know I'm talking about God, but that's my Lord and my Savior. I'm not changing it up for nobody. Like, that's what it is. And I feel like with him, who knows where I would have been. Like, I feel like with that man right there, y'all, nobody can tell me nothing about that man right there. Like, nobody. Like, people always want to be like, oh, God will be mad at you if you don't do this. God will be mad if you don't do that, this, that. And that's the problem. I was so worried about what other people saying, how you going to tell me about my God? How you going to tell me about my Lord? God, the only person that knows the actual truth about what you're going through. So, yeah, them other people saying all this and that and the third, but don't worry about all that nonsense. Focus about what you want to do, what you believe is right, and keep praying to God and telling him and asking him to guide you in the right direction. Because that's all we can do. We all children of God and we're still learning. Like, nobody is perfect. We all go through stuff. So I just feel like that is something big that I had to learn. Like, I really had to stop being in a hurry. I had to slow down. And when I slowed down, like, I put the phone down and deactivated all of my social medias, I had more time. I had so much time. I had so much time that I didn't even know I had so much time. And it just made me realize that this social media, them phones really just drain all of our energy. And sometimes it'd be hard to get off of the app. Like, sometimes I have to, like, just slide the app closed, because if I don't, I'm just keep scrolling. I just slide it closed, because if I don't, I will be on there for the whole day, y'all. The whole day. Like, it don't even make no sense. It don't make no sense. But I'm improving and I'm learning. And I just want to tell y'all those things, because it's like we all going through things, and sometimes we don't even know, which way to go. And everybody is it's like a bucket with crabs. Like, everybody trying to pull each other down, and we need to be trying to lift each other up. We need to lift each other up, because we're not going to make it pulling each other down. We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it far. Like, not no child of God. So that's really big. Also, I had to realize that you can't change the way people think about you. You can't change their opinion about you. I can't even speak. Jesus. Jesus. I have to slow down. Okay, like you can't change nobody's opinion about you. The way they feel about you is how they're gonna feel about you, no matter what. You can be the nicest person. You can be so genuine to them. It doesn't matter. Once they have that in their head on what they think about you, is what they're gonna think about you. Let it go, move on. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Everything doesn't need a reaction. And I'm a Taurus, y'all, so I don't know why. Like, I always feel like I have to. And everything don't need a reaction. Sometimes you don't have to say nothing. Silence speak louder than words. Silence, it hits harder than words, y'all. Like, believe it or not, like, if somebody be talking all that and you ain't saying that, I mean, like, hold on. Let me take that back. Nope. No, not that. If people are always being negative and all of that stuff, always got slick stuff to say, like, you remember that old saying? I'm rubber, you glue, whatever you say to me, bounce off me, stick to you. That's pretty much what it is. It's like them people are so mad within themselves that they throwing all their problems onto you. But guess what? You rubber, baby. So all that stuff that they saying, all that stuff that they're going through and they putting onto you is bouncing back. It's bouncing back. And karma, it hits harder. It hits so much harder than people think. And it hit in different ways that you would never know. So, like, everything don't need a reaction. You don't have to always react to people. They're coming at you and they're so upset and hostile and so negative towards you. It's because you on your shit. You handling your business. You doing what you're supposed to be doing when you're supposed to be doing it. So, yeah, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let them hate. Let them be mad. And keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And it's just so crazy because, like, some people that you will realize that some people that supported you when you didn't know which direction you was going, the people that were supporting you when you had no direction where you was going, you didn't know what you was doing. They were supporting you hard. They was. I know. They was. I know. But once y'all start getting that stuff together, once y'all start putting pieces together, getting that education, actually starting to make moves, actually starting to do some positivity and great things, them same people that was supporting you then, when you really know what you was doing, they stop liking your stuff, but they watching every video, they watching every story. They don't miss a story. But they watching every story. Y'all, that's why you have to do for you. Do for you. Do what's best for you, because at the end of the day, you can never make nobody else happy. You can never make nobody else happy. You can't make them happy, so just do what's best for you. For you, baby. For you. And I feel like the more I realize that, I don't know, like, I just feel so much better, because I felt like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one that's just not good enough, because I always feel like the black sheep. But at the end of the day, I feel like, we all are different. And they will come around, friends, family. And sometimes, you will learn during the journey, as you growing and progressing, that you will lose certain people. Like, some people will start falling off. And that's okay, because the people that's meant to be for you, they will still be there at the end. So, like, don't stress about none of that. And don't try to be liked. Don't try to be a people's person, because that's lame. Don't do it. Your peace is important. And I feel like if you don't have your peace and your sanity, then you're going to lose your mind. So think about you first. And then everybody else can come after, but think about you first. Because that is very important. I'm over here trying to look at these notes, y'all. It's already been 24 minutes. Like, I feel like I might end up cutting in some of this stuff, and I don't want to do that, because I feel like I don't want to cut nothing. I feel like everything that's is said need to be said, and that it's going to generate with certain people and it's not going to generate with certain people. But I feel like this is my self-love journey, and some things that I'm learning and that I've learned, you know, during the process, and it's actually helped me. It actually helped me. So I honestly want to give out some good advice that I feel like, you know, helped me during my journey, and it might help some other people. And y'all can drop down in the comments below, like, tell me some things that, you know, helped you during your self-love journey. Name one thing that helped you during your self-love. Name one thing that has helped you during your self-love journey. That's all you gotta do. Just name one thing, drop it down in the comments below. And also, if something that I've said in this video resonates with you, send pink hearts. Put a lot of pink hearts at the bottom, and that's how I'm gonna know that what I'm saying is resonating with you. And also, when life starts life and you can't stop. You cannot stop. You cannot stop. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. Because I know sometimes when it get too hard, you know, I just want to break down and give up and stop. Because I be feeling like sometimes it's too hard and it's so much for one person. But God just keeps showing me signs and stuff like that. And he will let us know that, you know, it's not over. It's not over. It's so much more. It's so much more for you to do. It's so much more that you have to do. It's so much more that I have planned for you and that is in store for you. Like, you just have to listen to God, y'all, because he be talking to us. He be talking to us. He be talking all the time, and it's so amazing because he brought me out of so many dark places that I never thought that I would be able to grow and get up out of. And I'm just so happy for that. Like, I wouldn't be on YouTube right now if it wasn't for him, to be honest. Like, I'm just so grateful and I'm so blessed. Also, everything that you go through is not punishment. I have to realize that as well. Everything that you go through is not punishment. God sometimes take you through certain things and certain journeys because you're hard-headed. And he know his child. So he felt like, I got to take you through this type of way, because if I don't, then you're not going to learn. And then when we don't learn, it happens again, and sometimes it be worse than what happened before. But it's like we have to learn, and it's going to keep replaying. Things going to keep happening until we realize that it's time to change. It's time to grow. It's time to do more. God has so much in store for us. God has so much planned for us, and it's not punishment. It's not punishment. Like, it's a God. It is a God. And we have to go through the things that we're going through to get to where we need to be. And yeah, that's just that. Also, I'm learn how to stop blaming others and start looking in the mirror, because I have a lot of problems. I had a lot of things, and I still am dealing with things and still working on things that I have problems with in my life. And it's hard. It's hard, y'all. So I know if y'all telling me it's hard. I know it's hard. It is hard. I'm still dealing with it now. But I just have to learn how to stop blaming others. Cause sometimes, like, for example, like when you had a bad day and you upset and stuff like that, you can't go home and take it out on the people that stay there with you. You can't go home and be upset and have an attitude with the people that stay there with you, because it's not their fault. It's not their fault. What you went through was a personal experience for you. You went through that. Don't take that negativity into a home or around your friends or family because you had a bad day. So now you feel like everybody else can have a bad day. It don't work like that. That's selfish. That's selfish. And it's not right. So I had to really learn how to take accountability, because if it don't have nothing to do with nobody else and it's something to do with me and the situation, I have to learn how to deal with that situation. And I could talk about it with them, you know, stuff like that. But don't go being negative, because that's not going to get you nowhere. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. And I had to learn that it's not their fault. Like, it's my fault. Sometimes you have to look in the mirror and realize that you have a problem. You have a problem. or you going through a problem that's not everybody else's problem. You have to work on that problem. And it's hard. That's why they have therapy. And I am going to start taking therapy. Y'all, I've been looking into that as well because I need that in my life. I feel like that would help me in this self-journey process. So, y'all, there's nothing wrong with therapy. Y'all, there's a lot of notes. I'm already at 30 minutes. Another thing I just remember, you guys, when somebody show you who they are the first time, believe them. Believe that is them because that's them. Period. And that's all I had to say. So, y'all, I ended up running out of storage. But this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified the next time I drop a video. Thank you.